Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Boy, mornings are the best. Morning is the best. Get a good night's rest. Wake up fresh and clean. And the day hasn't started yet. Before sunrise. It's the best. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. There was some discussion last night in a group meeting online about the Paramatma feature of the Lord. Brahman, his impersonal feature, compared to his glowing effulgence, but his eternal nature, which actually saturates everything. In one section of the spiritual sky, there's a cloud that forms and it's filled with illusion. So it gives the appearance of impermanence. But actually, the underlying everything, even this kind of like, if you go to a carnival, there's a fun house, weird mirrors and funny faces and, the fun house. So the material world's kind of like that. It's like the fun house with the weird reflections and the funny faces and things pop out and scare you, It's like clowns. But actually underlying everything is the eternity. All-pervading, eternal, unlimited potency. And then there's the Paramatma feature, which is actually, I put a little comment in the chat box, but they didn't get to it because there was a lot of discussion going on around this. And that the Paramatma feature is actually the Kshirodakshai expansion, Kshirodakshai Vishnu. Because in this cloud, the Lord expands. Hey Madhu Sudan, Haribo, Hare Krishna. So the Lord lies down in this cloud, this cloud of basic material elements. And that expansion is Karanadakshai Vishnu, and it's the causal ocean. And then from the pores of his transcendental form, like little beads of sweat, perspiration, these little droplets come out. The kind of egg-like shape, drop-like shape, bubbles of transcendental sweat. And those are the universes. And that's only when he exhales. One exhalation. he's resting. He's in a divine state of sleep, and this is happening. And within each of those universes, he expands again as Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. And from Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, Lord Brahma is manifest. Because Garbhodakshaya Vishnu is also resting. He's sleeping inside this bubble universe. And from his abdomen sprouts a lotus stem, and on top of that flower is the creator of the universe. It's not actually, he didn't actually create the elements, but he's described as being the engineer. He takes all the material elements and he's very creative in that sense. He's the embodiment of passion, creating, getting results, doing this and getting that, and he's the embodiment of that quality of passion, Lord Rama. And then the Lord expands again as the Lord seeds the universe by glancing over the whole thing. And in his glance, living entities are seeded or impregnated by his glance at Maya Devi, the illusory form. And the living entities are again become active. They've been dormant within the body of Vishnu, and now they become activated now that there's something for them to do, because they've been dormant for a while. Now they have facility to act, so they're impregnated in. And within the heart of each living entity, the Lord expands again. Shirodakshaya Vishnu. Paramatma. I'm just taking a look at this. I hope I've got it right, because it's pretty detailed. I probably don't have it quite right. We'll keep working on it. Hare Krishna, Hare. It'll come up again in the reading. Prabhupada talks about it a lot. But so far, what I can kind of hold Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, is that, I think I've got it right. If I do, I'll do some more reading on it, then all the incarnations within this world, they come through Shirodakshaya Vishnu. When Krishna incarnates, Shingadev, all the incarnations, even Krishna himself, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they all come via Shirodakshaya Vishnu. So I was looking at that. I guess yesterday was the appearance day of Advaita Acharya, who is by his loud calling out and his intense worship of the Lord, calling the incarnation of Lord Chaitanya to come. It's always through the devotee that Krishna comes. It's through Srila Prabhupada's calling out to Krishna that so many temples are established, and Lord Chaitanya's Sankirtan is rejuvenated. When Krishna appears, he appeared to Vasudeva and Devaki, first in the heart of Vasudeva. See, it indicates that it's by the mercy of the devotee that Krishna appears. And he hears the devotee via Shirodakshai Vishnu within the heart, Paramatma. And then he appears. That's what's meant by he always appears via Shirodakshai Vishnu. And you see that with Prahlad. Shingadeva appeared. How did he appear? Prahlad's loud calling, the Lord. How did Krishna hear him? Via Shirodakshai Paramatma. It's like a direct line to Krishna. It's like having a telephone, you know. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. That's why when I was reading Krishna book about Krishna's appearance, is he always has to have a father and a mother when he appears as a human. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. It looks like he doesn't come uninvited, you know, usually. Hare Krishna, It's this Paramatma. Paramatma within the heart. So there was some discussion, and some devotees were saying they wanted to understand because they had thought Paramatma was just like, kind of like a passive element, just watching while the entity, like the two birds in the tree, like one bird's trying to enjoy, and Paramatma's just watching, waiting. So yeah, when they do turn to Paramatma, then what, right? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. I've had several different devotees. They acknowledge the Paramatma feature, but they qualify it by saying, but it's not Krishna. It's just Paramatma. Well, if that's their meditation, then that's true. It is not going any deeper than just Paramatma, which is, hey, Hare Krishna. It's close. But it's as if they don't see how that Paramatma feature is how we Krishna can come through. That's how Krishna comes, is through the Paramatma. It's like they block it, it's like, but it's just Paramatma. Krishna's somewhere else. Well, no. Only if you want to keep it that way. You want to keep your door locked. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That's why Krishna, when we chant Hare Krishna, Krishna actually hears. He hears. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Well, we didn't get that far in the discussion last night. I guess I'm just using that discussion as a springboard. I tried to put my little question in there, but it got stampeded over by all the other questions. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. So we never got that far. Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. They actually stopped discussing the topic because they felt they'd reached the end of what they could discuss, and then they just started talking about a project, a practical project that they're working on. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare. But I'm still working on this. I don't know what they're working on. I'm working on this. Krishna. Until that realization is there, Krishna, the path to Krishna is revealed, because the spiritual master is what? The external manifestation of the Paramatma. Why? Because his relationship with the Paramatma is not just Paramatma. It's Krishna, because of his sincere and surrendered and love and surrender. Krishna appears there. It's not just Paramatma. The Paramatma feature is very much connected to knowledge and the chit potency. But the Krishna feature, if Krishna is appearing there in that devotee, not just Paramatma, but Krishna, is the Ananda feature, or the blissful feature, the ecstatic feature, the form, ecstatic form. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So I'm praying to Lord Vishnu to please protect Krishna. Please protect Krishna. Hare Krishna. As I bumble through this maze of ignorance and partial realizations. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna.